Hello everyone, I'm playing Sable today. It's open. It's a big dusty world out there. That's what I know. And I could use the controller, so that's a bonus. Yeah, because I don't know, I never really read the descriptions of games. I always just kind of look at the screenshots, judge it heavily off the appearance, and then be like, yeah, I guess I'll play it. Oh, do I have control? No, I have no control. Ooh, cell shading kind of thing. I don't know how to feel about this art style. Like, I kind of like it, but... Is that a snake bug? Oh, there goes feet. Ooh, that 30 frames a second really showing. That's in-game 30 frames, by the way. She's moving naturally at that speed. It's not my computer chugging. What the shit is this? Can I... Man, this is some abstract storytelling right here. Oh, I have control. It's saying WASD, but I understand what it's talking about. Ooh, that's a long jump. That's an anti-gravity jump right there. I crouch, I can sprint. You can climb walls. Look around for secrets. Yeah, so I had a couple... Actually, I think it was like almost a year back. I bought some new glasses because my old ones got really damaged. So I bought a pack of 2 in order to have a backup in case. And guess what happened? I'm wearing my backup today. My other pair, I don't know what happened to it. Like, one day it was perfectly fine, and then like the next day my right lens looks like it was run through like a gravel grinder. It scratched to hell and back. It's really, really nasty. So it was like hard to look out of. So I put some fresh glass on, and the world is shining. I can see air. Like, it is just the best feeling in the world when I can just see again for the first time. Okay. Why is it all zero gravity? Are we on Mars or something? I can feel Jaddy smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth-bearing little grimace behind mine. I'm nervous, and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about.
You know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable?
I know. I tell Jada that I know, but that it hasn't quite sunk in yet. She chuckles.
I promise you, Sable, you're fine. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid your hands were like little claws gripping onto me.
I feel the memory in my fingers.
But then I promised you it was going to be alright. I told you how much I loved riding my bike as a young woman, and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly there you are. You sat down, you leaned forward, and you put those grasping little claws on the handles, and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand, look at her. She can do whatever she wants.
JD reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask.
And you can, Sable.
I take a breath. I thank JD for the encouragement and tell her with a nod that I think I'm ready.
I know you are. Let's get you started. You'll need to talk to Hillel and Driss. Driss should already have made the arrangements for your bike, and Hillel will share something. Well, let's say it's as useful as it is fun.
I think I might suspect what Jade is saying, but I stay quiet.
After that, I suppose we'll see you off.
I'll be back soon. I tell JD I'll be back.
Sable, don't go planning your return before you've even left. Take all the time you need. It's a big decision you're making out there.
I tell her that's why I'm so eager to make it. To choose well and quickly, so that I don't go too far down the wrong path.
Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing. So don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, okay?
She knows me.
Now go speak with Hillel. I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. I've told him to arrange your bike with Sizo, but you know how he is. I have something to give you, a compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I used on my gliding, an artifact you might say.
I take the device in my palm. It fits naturally there. Perfectly weighted and crafted. Each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thanks.
Go on, it's nearly time.
Okay, thanks, man. Okay, so this is where I know how to know the destination. As I approach Halil, they give an enthusiastic wave. I've always approached Halil's verve and vigor. I've always appreciated Halil's verve and vigor. And on a day like this, I'm ready to match it with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this. Halil hands me a small round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel a warmth not borrowed from Halil's hands, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it and find it softly electric, like static on cloth. What is this? I try to sound less confused than I am, but ask Halil what this is. No, Sable, you can't leave without it. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Halil that I feel fuzzy. Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone. It seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for each channel. Right now it's empty, or dormant, and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it through the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Halil claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Halil stops me. Oh, and you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple, so go and see Driss. He was meant to get that ready for you, yes. I remember JD's words now and tell Halil I'll go to see Driss. Awesome. Just, it's so weird, like the zero gravity style. What the? Robot? Hello, Robot.
Logging in. Hello, Sable. Unread messages 0. Have a good day.
Okay, cool, thanks. I saw the tower, wanted to go explore the tower. Sizo looks busy. I should leave her to it. Low gravity! That still probably should have killed me. But let's get a bike. I love bikes. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all I can do not to race up to Driss. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful, or some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore, or will I get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start.
Sable, hello.
I tell Driss that I was told he had something for me.
Something special.
I nod very meaningfully, but he doesn't seem to get the hint. I make a leading gesture, slowly, trying to be perfectly cool. Oh my god. Perfectly cool and confidential. Help. Okay, we're just gonna look at it like this then. No, there, I fixed it. I was trying to look over there at the bike. Trying to be perfectly cool and confidential. But I can't do it. I'm too keen, and the words spill out. I asked Driff if he might sort of, possibly, maybe, have a bike for me. Your bike! He yells it like it's an idea he just had.
Your bike, yes, of course, right, yes, your bike. That I was meant to, that I prepared for you. Because today is your...
Driss nods along with me.
Yes, of course, right, yes, I do have that.
My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten?
By which I mean I arranged it for you, in a, well, it's sort of a tutorial for you. Yes, exactly, a learning experience. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike.
I think about it, and I find I've never heard of that part of gliding. But Driss does seem earnest. Sort of.
Now, instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test.
Driss gestures to a sand cutter at his side. It's quite old and a little shabby. A tester if I've ever seen one.
Really? I mean, yes, good. Be gentle, though. This sandcutter's older than JD. You treat her with respect. Now ride the bike through the ring and back. And here's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off.
Don't lose your bike. When you're not riding it, it appears a blue icon on the compass.
Okay.
It's definitely not a test. Oh, shit! Ooh, this actually feels pretty good. Like, it's really fucking slow, but it still... I like the style a lot. Well, I see there's white sand and orange sand, so I assume orange sand should not be stood on. I have a feeling you have bad news for me. I returned to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming.
Sable, congratulations. How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles, unexplained hissing, small fires?
So what do you mean fires?
Surely you'd notice if you're on fire even a little bit.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine.
Driss, is this bike dangerous?
Well,
He doesn't finish.
have you already been by Hillel?
Alright. I'd nearly forgotten about Hillel. And thanks Driss for the reminder, for at least nudging him a little about the bike. I asked him if I'll still be getting one.
Well, you're getting the use of the sand cutter. That's something, eh? You can borrow it to run your little errands.
My little errands.
And Hillel's got something to show you, too. Help you out with more of that, mobility you're after.
One second. With my confidence in this exercise only lightly tarnished, I thank Driss very much for his help and his bike, and I depart for Hillel. But I already got Hillel, yeah. So, the motherfucker gypped me. I was supposed to get a really cool bike, but nope, he just whole-ass forgot about me. Is that a hookah? That's straight up a bong, I swear. Driss asked me a series of increasingly strange questions before I make an excuse to take my leave. Alright. Let's hop on the bike, I guess. What a lame ass. I'm supposed to get something nice, cool, and refreshing, and I get this? Let's talk with you. You seem like an interesting person. Umar is a man of few words, and he's nothing if not consistent. Bucket? Bucket. Okay, the camera is not your friend in this game, is what I'm figuring out. Oh, you can climb ledges like that. That's pretty cool. Oh no, yeah, I ran across orange sand to get over here. What am I thinking? Alright, let's go talk to JD. Because, like hell, that this is what she intended. JD greets me warmly.
Hello, little glider.
It's so strange you being called that. I tell JD how strange it is being called Glider instead of Sable or even Clanchild.
Just trying to get you used to it.
She seems to really like it. Maybe I like it too.
My little glider.
Okay, so... I need to complete tasks for Hillel and Driss. I thought I did that. Head over to the temple, Sable. I promise it'll be worth the trip. So I have to head back to the temple, but like on my bike, maybe? Oh my god, what was that? Yeah, the camera is ferocious. It is fighting. Let's go. Oh, I'm excited for tomorrow. So, I try to record all my videos a couple of days early, though I don't always succeed, mind you. But I try. But I'm at the temple. There's nothing here. Did it mean a different temple? Is there more than one temple? And yeah, so I have quite a few days off this week, so I'm going to be recording quite a bit. I'm going to be recording several episodes ahead of time. And it's going to really help me catch up. That means I can start streaming more. It's going to be good. So yeah, lots going on. I'm gonna go talk to this fucker again and see if he will actually give me a task. No. So I did that one. Activate the gliding stone at the altar? What altar? Can I select it as... Oh, yeah, follow and follow. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I just hadn't selected the proper thing. Oh god, this is rattling like crazy. Can't believe Driss screwed me over like that. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright, I'm going this way. Whoa! Oh god. Oh fuck. That, at the time of uploading for this video, next week is going to be the puzzle week. So I'm going to be showing a lot of highlights of some of the better puzzle games that have come out in the recent years. Preferably one or two I haven't played yet, but there's going to be a few I know in some detail, but none of which I beat because I'm terrible at puzzle games. Can I just climb all walls? Am I Spider-Man? Fucking hell. It's getting dark. I should probably hurry this up. Go, go, go. What am I gonna find in here? Oh shit! Well, that's not good. Honestly, this style and like atmosphere reminds me of I think Tiny and Big's Adventure or something. It's really fun, cool physics game, and it's just like this. Just the graphics are a little bit nicer to look at. And it was released in like it was like 2009 or 2010, that era. It was a while back. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Am I afraid, exhilarated, or maybe it feels right? Yes and no. I am ready for Rahana to know me. I am ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity in this sacred place. I know I am in her sight. It's so dark. I can't see my fingers. Oh, it is no longer dark. Well, it's dark again. Fucking epic. Oh, I'm going. I am sending. I'm totally playing Elden Ring after this. I have a big boss to fight, and I've been putting it off for too long. Alright. Okay, what the fuck was that? I didn't even mean to. Does this go up? Or down? Who knows? But yeah. Oh. I did not even... I was just trying to jump and I fucked it up. So that was nice of it to not screw me on that. Yeah, I'm just able to climb walls. That's really convenient. That's a lot of trust I put into that walkway to not fall. The cell-shaded shadow. That's really fucking hard. Say that 3 times fast. The cell-shaded shadow. Holy shit. Oh, I think the sun is rising. Does everyone have this power, or is it just... Oh, God. Does everyone else have this power, or is it just me? Sorry. I had the loudest hiccup ever. Like, I hiccuped, breathed in while I was talking. Okay, real fast. Okay, get back up. The fuck was... I'm gonna go this way. I saw something I want to investigate. There it is. It's a worm. A chum egg. Offered up by chums when planting themselves into the ground. Perfectly smooth and hard as a rock, these eggs seem to float with how light they are. There must be a good place to deliver these. So does this bubble just go on forever? Oh my god, there's my shadow. I thought it was someone running on the ground for a second. Yeah, it just goes until you hit the ground. That's convenient. Please let me upgrade my bike. This thing is slow as shit. Just don't. There we go. Almost lost control there. Let's hit this rock. Didn't do anything. There we go. Now we're flat-footing it. There we are. When I returned to Hello, It's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf, in a way that makes me miss them more than I've even missed them before I've even left.
Isn't it incredible? How does it feel?
Exciting, true freedom. I tell Hillel that hovering is exciting, and ramble for a moment about all the things I'll be able to do when I'm out there in the world. Most of them involve me falling on my head and not getting hurt, but I'm sure I'll come up with more in practice.
Right? You can do whatever you want. You can do anything you want. Sorry, I got a little off track.
Hillel's mood doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow.
You're very lucky, you know. Miss it so much, that feeling, just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, or else I might never come back from my gliding. I'm just out there heaving myself into chasms.
I tell Hillel I'll throw myself into 1,000 chasms on their behalf, and they giggle.
That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. It takes a real serious focus.
Hillel laughs, even if there's a bit of a regret in it.
And I certainly haven't got that. Still, I suppose the gliding wouldn't need much if it were all gains and no loss.
I think about that, but decide that there's already too much loss in my mind to consider it much further. I am saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the perpetual is a sacrifice for another time.
Gonna love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice, try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all that out there, but the world's an easier place if you put joy first.
I thank Hillel for their advice and for their help, and tell them I'll miss them.
It'll be over before you know it.
A warning and a reassurance all in one. I say goodbye to Hillel. Before I go, Hillel gestures towards the tower. It seems Siza wishes to see me before I leave the clan.
Aww. So I'm leaving this area because of my ability, which is called the Perpetual, I recognize now. And you lose it the older you go. The older you are, the faster you lose it. And it's some kind of ritual that people, once they get it, they must leave.
What's over there? I'll have to visit.
Sizo, nice to meet you.
Sizo is an outclanner to the Imbexi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and think of her more as a kind of distant relation than any sort of outsider. Mechanists, I'm told, are given their posts, and by their training and their code, must go to where they are needed. But Sizo has been among us so long that it's easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she is one of us. I think there's a perception among the other clans that the Ibexi are quite insular, or that our designation of Ibexi versus outclanners suggests some nervous othering of those who are unlike us. But in practice, such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join. And I'm always pleased that Sizo did.
Sable, how do you do, my clan child?
I can only think of one thing. Sizo has a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs.
Oh, I should probably change that up then.
She's quite a serious person most days, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle.
Ish.
Yes, JD told me how excited you were.
That's all I got.
Sizo sniffs.
She also told me Dress would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have...
I knew it.
What?
I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I tell her I was just clearing my throat.
I don't begrudge Dress for his forgetfulness. Were I tasked with so many odds and ends, I might be just as scattered. And besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hover bike parts yourself.
I'm gonna make my own hover bike?
Ask Sizo if I'm expected to make my own.
No, you are going to make you're not going to make your hover bike. You're going to build your own hover bike.
Of course.
To make suggests you're creating something, but your bike already exists. They simply haven't taken form yet. Here, take this.
Sizo hands me something.
This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding the old parts. I asked Sizo where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships, in fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near the camp. You'll find another up on the great rock near the other side of the canyon, and another behind the old dam on the hill. Use your navigator to mark that down if you need. You'll need to gather a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator.
Back before you know it.
I tell Sizo I'll see her soon, and head off in the search of the components. Together, we will create something new out of the old.
Now, who's that man over there? Oh, navigator. Pressing R to use marks interesting landmarks to appear on your compass. Wow. I'll put one over there since I can't really see exactly what it is, but there, markers all the round, all the round. Oh, this is an interesting person.
I approached the cartographer. Greetings, child. I saw you looking longingly at my great balloon. Quite a piece of work, isn't she?
I nod enthusiastically. It really is an impressive vessel. However nervous I get imagining being up there all alone. I wonder if anyone's ever fallen off one. Best not to ask right now.
Well, good to meet you, and I should introduce myself. I'm Jordan.
I tell him I'm Sable.
Suppose if you've come all this way to see me, it's probably a map you're after, eh, Sable?
I tell the cartographer I'd love a map.
Oh, of course you would. That'll be 50 cuts.
To my ears, it's a fair price for a map, but too expensive for a pre-gliding glider with empty pockets. I tell Jordan I'll be back. I'll need to ask JD for some money.
Farewell, child. The balloon was more fun than the person in it.
Oof. Just a gut punch to the cartographer. He's right next to you, child. I need less people to talk to. I'm not going to go to talk to that one. I tell JD that the cartographer wants 50 cuts for a map of the Ewer. I try to hedge the way I speak about this, as I'm not entirely sure whether that's too much, not enough, or precisely its value. She tells me not to worry.
Here's some money to get you going on your journey. Use it mostly wisely, and then a little unwisely when the moon strikes. It's good to know the value of money, but you never want to be ruled by it.
I thank Jada effusively and head out on my way. Yes, and now we could buy a map. Love it. I'm feeling this game. Yes, a little on the slow side, but not in a bad way at all. That is a really weird device, though.
Greetings, child.
I'll buy that map.
Perfect, let's trade then.
Confirm. Thank Jordan for the Ewer map. All its vast possibilities. Something about this makes it feel more real.
Good luck on your gliding, Sable. I still don't remember mine.
Ask how it was.
Short. I knew since I was a boy that cartography was me. I cannot do this accent. I knew since I was a boy that cartography was for me, but I spent a little extra time out there just to enjoy the world. Speaking of, keep an eye on the skies, eh? Plenty of my colleagues out there, and they'll have more maps to tell you from Hokoya to the Soda Quest.
I thank Jordan for the tip and say goodbye.
Farewell, child.
Awesome. I now have a map. Okay, this map is bigger than I expected. Whoa.
Whoa.
Let's put it there. All right, I see what the wreckage looks like now. This is the wreckage. Okay. My ship is right over there. It's exactly where I left it. Man, this would be a sick power to have in real life. Like, I can't think of too many situations where I would use it, but it would still be really fucking cool. Alright, let's go to the one closest to us. I'm trying to flip the bike. This will do it. Oh, almost flipped it. Hit the tree. Missed the tree. Thought I was gonna hit it? Nah. I'm too lit. Okay, let's find some parts.
There's nothing of use to be found in the ship, but I noticed a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Push the button. A voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. It sounds like a recording. It's barely audible.
Stop messing with those buttons, you absolute idiot.
Sorry, Raymond.
Concentrate. I don't think we have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright, let's see if that old mechanist holds up. If not, there'll be hell to pay.
I heard the sound of mechanical adjustments being made. 3 clicks? Buttons being pressed, perhaps?
Alright, when I push this orange thing, pull that lever hard.
Yes, Raymond. The sound of a click and a loud grunt before a snapping sound.
Oh, under Ohana's mask, not that hard. You've torn it out.
Suddenly, speakers are filled with static and a low rumble that gradually increases in pitch. And the sounds of someone cheering.
It worked. We're flying.
More cheering. Is that the sound of someone dancing?
Okay, let's focus. This thing is moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that, Raymond?
Let me check the mechanist's notes.
Long pause. The rumbling static sound that starts playing when the ship took off is still increasing in pitch.
Ramen? That
lever, Toma? The one you just ripped out? We're going too fast. We're going to crash. We need to try.
The recording cuts off there.
Oh shit. Oh, poor fellas. That is just upsetting. But that's not what I'm here for. I don't want to know the history of this area. I want shit. I want things. I'm here to loot. Maybe there's no loot left. Yep, I'm disgruntled. Hello, child.
Are you looking for a calibrator?
I am immediately on guard. Simon has always been a mischief maker and taken tremendous pleasure in tormenting me. In theory, I am older, more experienced, and should be more than able to withstand it. In practice,
You won't find it here. I've hidden it. You'll never find it. Never, never.
she never fails to get to me. May I please have it? I decide to be gentle and ask her, may I please have it?
May I please have it?
She mimics me terribly, all high and screechy. Despite my best efforts, I seethe.
Oh well, too bad. Maybe you'll find it on your own, but I don't think so.
Simon laughs off my irritation, but I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. I cross my arms to try to effect a change.
I'll give you the calibrator.
I put out my hand, proud of myself for standing tall before Simon.
If you give me some beetles, that's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want for something I want.
Should I decide if it's more mature to push her over and steal the calibrator, or to acquiesce? But then I simply stifle a sigh and shake her little hand. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find some.
Fuck this kid. Cannot damage. Alright, do not hit children with your hover bike. It is frowned upon in most places. You can't see it, but I'm winking a lot. Anything in the ship? Nope. We're heading to the dam. Yeah, we could go get beetles, but I kind of want to set up all the quests in one go first. That's a Stargate. chug, chug. It is pushing forward at a speed. Not a fast speed, but it is a speed. I don't know why I'm getting so many hiccups right now. Maybe it's because I haven't eaten in a while. And by a while, I mean like, I don't know, 12 hours. Oh. I'm surprised it still works. And what did that do for me? That... Oh, do I just have to fly over there somehow? Not sure if I'm supposed to do it this way, but I'm doing it this way. The slapping of sandals. You'd think they would be wearing better shoes for this environment. But with this kind of mobility, I guess it's fine. Hey, control panel. Anything up on the ceiling? Nope. Alright, one down. Kind of curious as to what might be over here. Think I can climb this? I think I can climb this. This shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, there has to be something. There's no way there's nothing over here. Again, I do like this game. I like the mechanics a lot. I don't know, visually it's a little rough to look at. Like, I see what they were trying to go for, but I still feel like it just makes it feel unfinished. Even though I know it very much is. Some people might like this, but it's personally not my kind of flavor. What the fuck was... Oh, it's a bird. I just saw something fly by. $20? I went all this way for $20? Fuck me, dude. What a scam. I've had thoughts of getting into voice acting. Like, I'm not the best because I do break my accents a lot. But then again, it's not something I really actively practice towards. Like, I feel if I try to make a career out of it, I might be able to get somewhere, especially with my gremlin voice. Hi everyone. The fucking when I was playing Grime. Oh, I hate doing that voice because it makes me feel gross. But I'm really good at it. I just ugh. But I have quite a few voices, like nowhere near as some of the professionals that. Oh my god! The other day I learned of one voice actor. He was in like 80 different cartoons, and I didn't recognize half of those voices being him. Like some of them, like, yeah, no, that makes sense. Like Kronk, that voice actor, I think Michael, it's something. I can't remember his name exactly, but his voice is iconic. It's used everywhere. But then there's some voices that you just don't expect. Okay, what the hell's going on? That just they change their voice so beautifully and so consistently. Oh, yeah, voice acting is so cool. I've been doing a lot of research into like just the art behind it, because it is an art. It's a hell of a thing to try to get into. But hey, I can practice a lot with the videos I make. Like now, that Irish accent, I butchered it. I butchered it so bad. Wee! Wee! Okay, this is... I need a new bike. This is not working in my favor. Alright, let's start right here. Alright, let's get off of that now and just start climbing. Okay, let's try this again. I took a shortcut. Yeah, you were supposed to enter from over there, but whatever. Do I have to climb further up? Yes, I do. But I'll get there by following the path. Oh, this way, I guess. Man, these stairs look like you just reach down and take a bite out of them. Aha, I knew it. God, that week of VR has made me so paranoid now. Because everything that could have gone wrong with my recording went wrong during that week. Audio didn't record, video didn't record, I never started the recording. Just so much went wrong that wasn't supposed to go wrong. It was so bad. So now every time I start, I'm just constantly checking, like, oh, did I turn this on? Did I turn that on? Did I do this right? Oh, it's just so bad. Those trees had no outline. Alright, let's go interrogate people about beetles. Even though I don't know how the kid can't find beetles in a desert. Will fucking help, I guess. How fast can I go sideways? No, not very fast. One sec. I was just struck by inspiration. I need to go and mark this down before I forget. Thank you for being patient with me. So I've been, one second, let's talk to Driss.
I could ask about catching beetles for that awful little Sima.
Wait, which one was this guy? Country Boy's up there. This was...
There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can't just walk up to one and catch it, though. There's some seeds growing on the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetle will start eating it. And then you can sneak up and grab it.
Driss makes a series of increasingly strange questions before...
Yeah, fuck that. So basically, I've been trying to gather inspiration for the appreciation weeks, such as, because puzzles coming up, and I want to come up with a lot of fun ones, a lot of interesting ones. And I just got struck with inspiration for no button week. So there are games out there that have literally no buttons that are needed to be pressed. What the fuck was that? You can play through the game entirely with only just moving stuff around without pressing any buttons. I think that's fascinating, and there's several games that follow that category. And the two I thought of were Race the Sun, where you just have to move back and forth to dodge pillars, and Donut County, where you control a giant hole in the floor. God damn, this kid's putting me to work. But yeah, you play as a giant hole in the floor that sucks up stuff around town. And yeah, and so I don't know. I've been having a lot of a lot of fun trying to come up with these like weeks of things. And it's really testing my game knowledge, which I know a lot about games in general. I can describe basically any game that's come out in the recent years. Even like older games too, but not as much as more recent, like the last 6 years maybe. Bitch. So I need seeds from up here. No, it said it was nearby. Oh, is it these tree things? Here, eat this. So what it'll be, fellas? Mustard or ketchup? I'll be dead on. I don't know what that's from. I really don't. I think it was SpongeBob, maybe. But it said with such a frantic nature, what it'll be? Mustard or ketchup? Oh god, it's so weird. That is also one of SpongeBob has like one of my favorite lines to say out of nowhere. It's like he made me experience high tide. Oh, oh, classic SpongeBob. The show for men. Ow. Cave under the base? There's a cave here? Was that it? That doesn't really feel like a cave. 'Cause it isn't. Ah, here it is. I feel embarrassingly vindicated as I hand Sima the beetles, but rather than gloat, she hands me the calibrator and begins to cry. What have I done? Oh, that's sad. You're leaving, and then you'll never come back. She blows her nose and then wipes her hand on her tunic. Yura never came back after the last gliding. Aren't you sad? You were her friend. There's been a letter here and there, but it's always to us rather than me. I'm not bitter.
I'm not bitter, but I hope not to be like that.
Please don't go.
I tell Simon not to worry, that I'll be back sooner than she knows, and I'm sure she pouts behind the mask. And I add that if I am not back sooner than she knows, then she'll be ready for her gliding by then, and she can come bother me herself.
Promise?
I say yes.
Good. Then I suppose I can come see you off.
I thank her, and say goodbye for now.
Hey, got all the parts. Climb. Fucking Breath of the Wild climbing right here. I don't know if I'll make it. I didn't make it. I almost made it, but I didn't. Oh, they have an exhausted animation. That's nice. Always good to see they put the heart in. What is happening? What the fuck is that? Why is that a thing that's happening? Why is this happening to me? What the genuine fuck just happened? So she was grabbing the stairs rather than the ledge as the edge of the jump. Weird.
I return to Siza with the parts, and it's as she waves me over that I feel a pang of sadness in my chest. When will I see her again, once I'm gone?
Well done, Sable. This is everything we need. Are you ready to assemble a bike of your own?
Yep.
Then let us head to the workshop.
Oop, just thought up another category. Voxel. Voxel-based games are so fun to play. Like Cube World.
Sizo relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly rigid or anxious ordinarily, but there's a certain charm. But there's a certain calm beauty that one only truly appreciates when Sizo is in her element. I wonder if it's this way for all mechanists.
What you must understand, Sable, is that the components you acquired, they fit together. Not by chance, not by effort, but by nature. They belong to her. They have always belonged to her. All we are doing is assembling her from what she has already been.
I nod and feel a soft buzzing in my ears.
Among my clan, we believe that machines have names, held for ages like deep secrets, unheard by those unequipped to listen. We will find this one's name together.
Assemble the machine. Gliding bike booster. Gliding bike wings. Oh, it's all coming together now, guys. Gliding bike front. I wish we were doing this during the daytime, not the nighttime, so I could see what the fuck's happening. Is this it? No, that looks terrible.
Listen.
Siza tilts her head a moment, leaning closer to Simoon. All at once, I know the hoverbike's name. Simoon. I say it in a whisper to let Sizo know.
Simoon. Well done, Sable.
What sort of name is it? Ask Sizo what sort of name it is, and if it speaks to any particular clan or culture.
If it does, then I do not know it. Perhaps you will find out on your journey.
Sizo shrugs, mostly to herself.
Or perhaps you won't. But I hardly think it matters. You are bonded all in the same.
I tell Simoon that I am eager to know her better, and Sizo looks quite proudly at the both of us.
You are ready, then, for the gliding. May all the gods turn their faces from you, Sable.
An odd blessing, perhaps, but Sizo is prone to such things, and I can read in her tone that it was meant quite sweetly.
You must learn to listen to Simoon, to care for her. Seek out my fellow machinists on your travels, Sable. They will teach you the art of machine whispering. Oh, and here, take this.
That was loud as fuck. Oh my god, my ear.
It's a Machinist badge. You'll meet plenty of my ilk on your gliding. Show them your worth and they'll give you more badges.
I thank Sizo twice for good measure and give a bow. I am ready. Oh, we beat the tutorial. But before I do anything, I have to go talk to JD apparently. Get your stamina back. Let go. And we're good. Let's go. I love when protagonists climb ladders with an open hand palm. They just like they curl their fingers ever so slightly and just climb the side of the ladder.
I return to Jada with a new lightness, and it makes the weight of my departure feel heavier still. What a strange day. Sable, is that the badge you've got there?
Sizo gave it. I told JD that Sizo gave me the badge.
Then you must have earned it. Well done.
I give a bow of thanks.
Well, Sable, if you keep this up, you'll be headed for the mask caster in no time. I said that right.
I tried to think about going to a mask caster, but it seems impossibly far away. I imagine choosing what I want to be. Imagine choosing what I want to be forever.
I know what you're thinking, but don't worry about it. You'll get plenty of badges when you're out there. And once you got 3 alike, you can trade it in for that mask. But don't feel like your first mask is your final choice. The gliding is about freedom and exploration. I suggest you claim as many masks as you wish. Only at your final ceremony will you be asked to choose one. You have to feel it out, but when you know, you'll know. Now.
The tone of her now puts the butterflies back in my stomach. With all of this done, there's only one thing left.
It's time then, isn't it? Time to walk through the face door at the Temple of Rohana. There you'll assemble your gliding mask, and go.
But there are things I wish to convey to JD here. Depths of love and gratitude and fear and worry and hope. But though I find myself unable to speak any of it in words, I know she understands.
Before you leave, child, I made you these. They are dyed with the traditional Bexy maroon, and I hope provide you great comfort out in the desert. When you leave today, you will no longer be Sable, clan child of the Bexy. You will simply be Sable, and the rest will come. But no matter what you are, no matter where your journey takes you, I will always know you. I will always love you.
And I will see you again. I don't know where my journey will end, but I know where it must begin, and I am ready. Dude, I got a little emotional there, I'll be dead honest. Like, that was so fucking wholesome. Holy shit, that was amazing. Where's my vehicle? Do I not have a vehicle anymore? No, I do. I have my little sand glider. I've known it well. I've known it for about an hour, but it's treated me right. This is the temple it's talking about, I hope. Yep, we're going back in. Back to where it all began. Holy shit. Again, I really wish it was daytime, but this is what we got. And I think I'm going to end this episode here. This has been the tutorial of Sable. I've gone through the beginning half. I recommend, if you were interested in this video, to go and get it and try out the rest, and hopefully you enjoy gliding around. I thoroughly enjoy the emotion behind this game. Obviously, there's a lot of care going into it. The mechanics are pretty solid. A little glitchy, but pretty solid. I like it. I like it. Would I play it in my free time? Probably not. But it's something that you can definitely sit down and in a couple hours you'll probably get through most of it. If you don't go like I do, which is really slow. But thank you for watching. This is Sable, and this has been a good one. I liked. Goodbye.